Let's go.
Here I am, Seven Ferguson, here today with.
Links, the artist in residence.
Today, Links. I'm here to interview you and ask you a few questions about what you started up in this whole new journey you started with this shop. First of all, I want to ask you, what is the meaning in the creation, and how did Bolo all come along?
Bolo came along when, after years of struggling as an artist and being told that I was talented, but my work was scattered, it was just the ultimate resort back into myself. And I drew from my past, I drew from my life, I drew from my story to create the Bolo, which I didn't create him because he was always there. He was always a part of me that I forgot, that I put aside because I thought I outgrew him, but I didn't outgrow him because Bolo's been there from before I could talk. Like he was always there.
What is the meaning behind Bolo? Because the whole family seems to get that all mixed up.
No, man. When I was a little kid, I was bow-legged. I was extremely bow-legged. They wanted to break my legs to straighten them so I could walk, but my father wouldn't do it. And your great-grandmother was like, soak his legs in rice water and just rub it. So after like my brothers, just one on the left and one on the right, just holding me, I learned to walk. You know what I mean? Like I learned it, and then once I learned to walk, I learned to put aside those crutches, and I started to make my own moves. And like when I wanted to create my own character, I went into me. When I wanted to name my own character, I went into me because I wanted something different. I wanted something original. I wanted something nobody could take from me. I wanted the ultimate copyright. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And throughout, like, what really inspires you, and what events occurred to make you genuinely believe in yourself and make you believe that this whole art movement will one day be successful and make you continue doing it?
Oh, because when I was about 4 years old, I had drew some pictures on notebook paper, and I put it on my mother's living room wall. And she said, and this was the first time I even heard the word art in memory, but she said that art belongs on a gallery wall, not her living room wall. And at that moment, like, I was really upset. And me being me, I was gonna prove her wrong. So I knew the minute I set my mind to it that it was gonna be successful. I just had to work towards it. But, it took a little while to get everything to come together. Like, sometimes you're seeing a whole picture, but it's not coming together until other pieces fall together. You know what I mean? It's like Lego. You get a whole bunch, you get a box, and you see a pretty Lego world on the box cover, but all you get is these little pieces. But once you start putting it together, you start understanding where your aim is, where your destination is, then pretty much, like, I don't know, call it self-confidence, call it being arrogant, call it being an artist. I just knew when I put pencil to paper, it's hot.
Now, what throughout your whole life and everything involving art, between graphic designing, painting, drawing, using stencils and airbrush, what is probably your best memory or best eventful thing to happen from this?
Wow, that's a deep question. The best thing that happened out of art for me?
What's been your greatest impact and that's made you most joyful, but like from art?
Just the creation of it. I mean, the best thing that ever happened to me was literally art has taken care of me my whole life in one way or another. Whether it kept me out of trouble, or it put food on the table, or it just gave me a really cool shirt to wear. Like, art's always been there. It's always been a good influence. It's always been a part of my life. It's always been that thing that I go to. It's always been that safe place. I'm not trying to be conceited or arrogant. I'm telling you, from the first time I drew a paper, you know what it was too? If I had to pinpoint something that made me know that for real I could do this, when I was like 8 or 9 years old, I won my first place competition. I was in the newspaper. I got a little trophy. I was really proud of myself. Like I think that was the moment that the world told me that I was on the right path. But I had always been on that path.
Well, you heard it here, folks, from
Myron,
aka Lynx, aka the God, aka the Lion. You heard it here first.
man, like my art, man. Move, man. Like my art, man.